Dzień dobry Państwu, witam Was z tej strony Altair. Zapraszam na kolejny odcinek z Runaway 2 Sen Żółwia. Drugi rozdział, który zwie się Surfing na Mala. Jesteśmy właśnie w pobliskim barze niedaleko rozbitego przez wojsko obozu. Poznaliśmy dość sympatyczną kelnerkę Lokelani, która miała chyba więcej niż 1000 byłych. Troszkę z nią ostatnio pogadaliśmy. Dowiedzieliśmy się, że jest charakteryzatorką. Ma wszystko ponoć przy sobie, jakby trzeba było zmienić swój wygląd. Sądzę, że to będzie dość kluczowy temat. By się dostać do tej bazy wojskowej, to będzie pewnie trzeba co nieco w swoim wyglądzie zmienić. A ten to?
Hello, nice man. Hello. Yoo-hoo. Nothing. Either this guy's deaf or he's on a real trip. I hope he sees lots of planets on the way. Oh, look, he moves and everything. Did that mean yes? Hi, my name is Brian. Nice to meet you. I guess he can only nod to express the idea of yes. Man, how... Do you know any other tricks? Wow, he can shake his head to say no, too.
Niesamowite.
You didn't happen to see a girl fall out of the sky lately, did you?
Szkoda.
Maybe a monk isn't the person to ask about a woman, so I'll rephrase the question. Have you seen a man with no hair on his face fall out of the sky?
Na twarzy.
Maybe you saw her fall and thought it was a miracle. I have a hunch you're not going to be much help, so I'll just drop the subject.
Miło było pogadać.
I can't see your face very well, but I get the sinking feeling we've met before. You're a whiz at saying yes or no, but I don't know if you really understand me or if you just have a nervous tick. Did you stop nodding and shaking your head for some reason, or are you a member of a binary sect? Do you understand my language, or do you just say yes and no at random? Maybe you don't make any other gestures out of spite. You're not a big talker, so there's no reason to ask whether you can read or write. I think I've gotten a bit mixed up, so let's change the subject.
W ogóle skończył temat z nim.
We'll chat some other time.
Uff, dzięki ci.
Good luck,
Dzięki
my
ci,
friend.
panie, no. Dramat.
This guy may know something, but if he keeps talking that way, it'll be hard to discern the important part. Besides the fact that, luckily, he isn't deaf.
Okej. Tu mamy jakąś linę.
It has a metal hook at the end.
Hakiem. Weźmiemy?
Hey, it could be handy.
O, git. Tylko, że to chyba jest przywiązane do czegoś. Aha.
Huh. It looks like the other end of the cable is hooked onto something down there.
Może zerknąć? Spójrz.
Sure.
Dokładnie.
Take a glance under the shack. It's pretty dark. I'll get a little closer. I knew it. The cable is caught up in the roots of a palm tree. He must have been stuck here for ages, and I can't get it untied.
No to panie, mamy to szkło, czy zostawiłeś przed mostem? O, to jest pytanie. Chyba zostawił, nie? Tylko lemura wziął.
Darn cable is for, but it's sure stuck tight.
No, niestety. What? Cygarniczka. What the...
It's made of aluminum.
Fajnie.
Look, what cute little eye. He's sweet. I'm glad I kept him.
Weźmy go, może pomoże. Nie? Dobra. Nie, to nie. Wychodzimy, idziemy dalej. W sumie tu jeszcze jest byczek, ale... Dobra, idziemy... Drewniana konstrukcja. Co my tu mamy? O!
Ooh, it's one of those stands where you can get a souvenir photo taken. I always thought they were a little cheesy, though. I just don't get the humor. I was probably influenced by that dumb photo my mom had hanging on the living room wall, though. Me when I was 6 with a stupid grin and Donald Duck's body. I admit I do like the idea of the Aboriginal. I'd better leave it there, in case I break it during the removal process.
Okej. O, tu coś czuję, że wiele też nie zdziałamy, niestety.
No, even though the wood is worn out, it's well anchored from behind. Plus, why would I want to knock it down?
Ale pewnie diabeł tkwi w szczegółach i pewnie gdzieś tu coś jest takiego mini tyci, jak te gogle na tych ruchomych piaskach w pierwszym odcinku. Nie, w drugim, przepraszam.
Ah, I've reached the heart of the beast. I mean, the place where you stick coins in and... There's the coin slot.
No dobra i... O! Można wejść, dobra.
Oh, the lights are turned off. That means the photo stand is either unplugged or, even worse, out of order.
Oh no!
1. Insert $5 token into slot. Bills not accepted. 2. Place heads in face holes. 3. Remain totally still while photograph is taken. 4. Surfing photo will pop out in less than 1 minute.
Fajno. Ale i tak nic mi to nie da. Dobra, nie ma co tu robić. Pytanie tylko, gdzie można sprawdzić jakieś bezpieczniki, czy coś tego typu? Chyba po prostu będzie trzeba zagadać do Runaway, czy... Nie zapamiętam tego imienia.
My goodness, the collateral damage of tourism. If you ask me, rodeos and, of course, bucking broncos are about as Hawaiian as koalas, just to give an example.
Wszystko to nie działa, znaczy zepsute wszystko. Masakra.
That's the weight of the machinery that makes the bronco buck. Yeah, maybe I'll find something interesting. Or maybe something dangerous.
Oj tam, nie bądź baba.
What a mess!
Poważnie nic nie znalazł?
Danger inside there is getting tetanus with all that rusty metal.
Kurde. Nie no, jakaś masakra.
Something might happen to me. Plus, it probably doesn't even work.
Masakra totalna, nic od tylu minut nie podniosłem. 8 minut niby, ale jednak no dramat. To w sumie jeszcze chyba z tego wszystkiego co widzę zostało centrum turystyczne. Do bazy wojskowej chyba nawet nie ma sensu tam wracać na razie. Mam niby cygaretkę, ale czy co to było? Ale nią chyba zbytnio nie zawojuję w tym obozie. I ta kojąca muzyczka, nie? Aż by się chciało.
The door is locked with several chains and padlocks.
Noż. Ale chwilunia. Tu jeszcze coś jest. Kahuna, morskie potrawy, restauracja. A wracając do tamtego, ażby się chciało takiego drineczka, kurczę. Blue Laguna albo Sex on the Beach, nie? Parasolka, plaża, leżak, o jas. I ta muzyczka w tle, której na razie nie ma. Idź, zobaczcie z żołnierzem. A, bo tu jeszcze ten żołnierz był.
Tempted by the idea of chit-chatting with more military types. But if I have no other choice...
Huh. This guy's reading. I hope that good habit makes him act nicer than his cohorts. Hello there.
Marine Zachariah O'Connor, at your orders, sir.
What do you mean, at my orders?
Pardon my indiscretion, sir, but I know a superior officer when I see one. Even if he's disguised in plain clothes, sir.
Jeez, how funny.
O kurde.
Why do you think that?
Because you wear flashy colors to draw attention to yourself, sir. And that is precisely what nobody would expect of a soldier going incognito, sir. Allow me to make a remark. I believe that was a very intelligent idea, sir.
Well, if you say so. By the way, you could try not to yell when you're talking.
Impossible, sir. I'm hard of hearing, and if I don't speak up, I run the risk of not knowing what the devil I'm saying, sir.
Okay.
Spoko.
Let's see. What do I say to him now?
Soldier O'Connor.
Sir, yes, sir.
You didn't happen to see a girl dropping out of the sky today by any chance?
No, sir. I always wear my ball cap this way, so I'm usually blind as a bat, sir.
Why don't you wear a hat that lets you see?
It's a lumberjack custom to protect our eyes, sir. Keeps the sawdust out on the one hand, and on the other, it keeps the bird doo-doo away when you climb a tree, sir.
What in the good Lord's name can you do for your army if you're half deaf and blind as a bat?
My main task is as a lookout, sir. I used
Okay.
to work as a lumberjack before enlisting, and there's no one in this regiment who can climb a tree as fast as me, sir.
I'd like to see you climb a tree.
With pleasure. But I need rope to do that, and I don't have any here, sir.
So you climb trees to spy on people? When I see the colonel, I'll have you tried for treason.
You are hilarious, sir. A deaf spy, sir. High treason. Your lady friend must bust her gut with you, sir.
My lady friend?
I meant that girl disguised as a waitress, whose body I couldn't describe without making an indecent comment or two, sir. I'm sure that she's actually an MP, with the mission to weed out soldiers who hit the booze too much, sir.
Take me to the camp.
Shoot, sir, I can. People would be surprised to see a civilian snooping around. Someone would recognize you and it would mess up your plans, sir.
Well, whether I'm recognized or not is my problem.
I know you're testing me, and I'll end up with my butt in jail if I fall into your trap. So I'm forced to say, no, sir.
I was told that nobody would bug me if I came in with Soldier O'Connor.
No, sir. Only Professor Pignon is authorized to enter the camp with me, sir.
Już mam taki plan, że trzeba ogarnąć jakąś tą linkę z tym hakiem, co tam była. Jeszcze nie wiem tylko jak, dokładnie. Dać mu, on się wespnie na drzewo, a my w tym czasie będziemy mogli pewnie przeszukać jego tutaj dość fajnego hamera. Ten. No i on nas pewnie wkręci do obozu, tylko trzeba właśnie poprosić pewnie tamtą kelnereczkę, żeby nas modernizowała wyglądowo, tylko i dałyby się jakieś ciuchy też, nie? Tylko za kogo? Za byle kogo pewnie tam nie wpuszczą. Więc pewnie muszę znaleźć, nie wiem, jakieś zdjęcie jakiegoś oficera czy coś tego typu.
Who's Professor Pignon?
I've never seen him, sir. I only know that when he gets here, I'm supposed to drive him to the camp and remain at his orders as long as he's on the island, sir.
O.
And I was given a photo.
O! No i mamy, no i już wiemy, po co będzie trzeba przeszukać.
One is he? The monobrow with the wart?
No, sir. The old one is Professor James Simon. Good guy. He retired a year ago, more or less.
So, Pignon is the young one.
No i teraz będziemy musieli się przebrać za tego
Sharp tack.
profesorka. No i kurde, i się wszystko tutaj zawęża pięknie.
Have you considered I could have you drawn and quartered for giving away confidential info?
You've got me between a rock and a hard place, sir. I'm damned if I lie, and I'm damned if I tell the truth. I'm just a foot soldier who can't compete with your devilish West Point logic, sir.
Do you know how he'll get here?
I guess you'll be tired, sir.
I meant, what mode of transportation will he arrive in?
I don't know, sir. But whether by plane, train, boat, or swimming, you can't deny he'll be tired. Especially if he comes swimming, sir.
Let's talk about something else.
As you order, sir.
Return to your position, soldier, and remember, I'm watching you.
At your orders, sir!
Dobra, no to co, moi drodzy, teraz trzeba w takim razie chyba wrócić do... Tutaj nie. Zerknę, czy iść do droga, nie. Proszę, a sprawdźmy. Tylko, że wtedy...
Yeah, I'll keep inspecting the island.
A,
Try to
dobra.
find that cove Lokilani told me about. Maybe her friends can help me out.
A, widzisz.
Well, unless I'm lost, this must be them. And I'm willing to bet the guy with the surfboard is Knife. I'm gonna go check it out.
Aha, kolejne pogaduszki nas czekają. Great.
Hey, you're Knife, right?
Sure am, mate. Have we met?
Actually, I haven't, but I've heard about you.
Gnarly, mate. My fame back at the University of California remains. I'm not surprised, though. After so many years trying to finish school, even the professors know me.
No, Lokilani's the one who mentioned you.
Lokilani's one hot babe, eh?
O, tak.
Totally for my bones, mate. But don't tell Kai or he'll go aggro.
Okay. Hey, I haven't introduced myself. My name is...
I heard that, bro. You just told Brian that Lokilani thinks you're the kind, and no one's gonna swallow that, bro.
He is like totally full of himself sometimes. He thinks the fact that some shark chowed down on his paw is enough to impress a Betty. Like, wait, what did Lokilani say about it?
O Boże, nie.
She just said you're crazy about surfing.
How could I
dobra.
not? I was born in Byron Bay.
Where?
Byron Bay, in Australia, mate. The place with the bitchinest airs on the planet, buddy boy. Thing is, when I was a kid, I didn't like surfing. I was all into underwater diving. California's where I got all hyped on surfing, but crikey, over there in Cali, it's majorly packed. You know you gotta reserve a wave at least 2 days in advance?
No, I didn't. Hard to believe.
O, tak.
Hell, man, don't think that means you get to ride it alone. Nah, they rent it out to so many mates at once you feel like you're surfing in a public toilet.
So, of course, you decided to come here for the peace and quiet.
For Kai, too. When I was a freshman in Surf and Sciences, I saw him do a demo in a video, and it was so gnarly that I dropped out of college to become his student. Kai rules, mate. People say he's a bum just because he spends 16 hours a day resting, but all the masters have to meditate.
I guess that video was recorded before he lost his leg, right?
Negative, mate. The most awesome thing is that his mastery is greater with that iron leg than most people with... Hey, you're not trying to get him to give you classes, are you?
Don't worry, surfing's not my thing.
You're not into surfing? Whoa, what's that? I knew there was...
Uwielbiam takie kolesi, nie? Co
So, what...
mają swoją pasję i nie mogą wierzyć, że inni tego nie popierają. Znaczy, że sami nie kręci ich ta ich pasja po prostu. No, to jest taki typ człowieka, że najgorszy typ to jest taki, co jeszcze cię wyśmiewa, że nie umiesz tego i tamtego, kurde, takich to... No.
Before, you said you studied surfing at the university.
Full on, mate. Since people spent all day on the beach and the classrooms were empty, the uni decided to dream up some more interesting majors and the students were majorly stoked. It was mythical, mate. I, for instance, signed up for 14 different majors. Plus adventure
O Jezus.
sports theory and practical
Kliknęło mi się, sorry.
California punk aesthetics. I didn't go to class much, but it was cool to say your major was one of those rad subjects.
Lokilani told me you have a motorboat.
Lokilani's a sweet babe, ain't
Tak, to już mówiłeś.
What about the motorboat?
I think you used the motorboat to look for waves on the nearby islands.
No, that was before. The guys in green told me they'll whip out their guns and shoot me if I use it. They must hate surfing so much that one of them says he wants to fly over the beach in a helicopter while I'm surfing and use me for target practice. People are just totally wacko.
Could I borrow your motorboat?
My regrets, mate. If those army thugs catch you, they'll rough you up and leave me boatless. Then forget looking for waves, cars, classes, and everything surfing means. Plus, just this morning I tuned it up, and I don't want you screwing it up.
What does everything surfing means stand for, if I may ask?
Mate, surfing is a philosophy of life. On the one hand, it forces you to let yourself get carried away by the currents of nature. And on the other, it makes you control the situation so you won't wipe out. To achieve that, which is the essence of surfing, you just need 2 things. Balance and foresight. 3 days, mate. 3 days without riding a wave.
Is surfing your only pastime?
No, mate, normally, I work as a tourist guide. I take 'em down to get all stoked over the lake, the falls, the temple, and fishing, but right now, I'm on a required vacation. And not a single...
Don't you take him to Lokilani's bar?
That Lokilani's a hot babe.
Yes.
Of course, I take 'em there, and she pays me a commission for every drink they slip down. Mate, I make more off of that than my salary.
And Kai is that good of a teacher?
He's one righteous mate. In the beginning, I'm majorly stressed, but he made me walk around the whole island and substitute for him as a tourist guide. Then I wigged out even more because he made me wax boards for 2 weeks. Wax on, wax off. And on top of it, he just laid there without moving a finger. I almost returned to California. Or Australia, that is. But then he started to teach me for real, and you gotta admit, the mate's better than the whole surfing university faculty put together. Plus, I realized he's no bum. He's just meditating.
Let's talk about your motorboat again.
Isn't that, like, totally rad?
What were we talking about before?
I don't know, about surfing maybe?
What's the meaning of those movements you were making before?
Tai Chi, mate. Since I can't surf, I have to do something to keep in shape.
It seems weird to me that you have a son.
Koala? He is even weirder. I'm not sure whether he'll turn out to be a criminal or an artist.
You look too young to have a son.
I'm telling you, mate, it just happened once, kinda by chance. I met this hot, amazing, mythical babe who digs adventure sports and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
O,
100 souls, but hers was in a bikini. The thing is, when Koala was born, she got the chance to climb Mount Everest on a tightrope. So of course she bailed. Then she did this round-the-world hydro bike tour, then some other expedition, then another. So, I guess she'll come back someday, but I try not to let it get to me. There's too much stuff to keep me busy, and freaking out is for nerves.
jasne. Tata powiedział, że poszedł do sklepu. 3 lata nie wrócił.
Did you say your kid's name is Koala?
No, mate, actually his name is... It's... Mike. Well, eventually, I remember. I call him Koala because of this cartoon movie he's watched like 10 bazillion times. One of the characters is this blue alien, but the kid kept yapping, "Look at the koala!" Since he saw one when he went to visit his grandparents that summer, it was koala this and koala that. So now, he's stuck with Koala.
Aha, no luz.
Why do you think he'll be a criminal when he grows up?
Coś w stylu, skarbie, kochanie, skarbie, kochanie.
Because he can't sit still
Ty,
for a second.
czemu swoją dziewczynę nazywasz co chwilę skarbie, kochanie? No wiesz, bo zapomniałem jak ma na imię.
We were having breakfast at Lokelani's. He started raging on this military mate, who almost whacked him to the other side of the island. And he's one fast little bugger too. If you turn the other way for a second, he'll totally whip your butt. By the way, that Lokelani's a hot babe, eh?
Jeszcze raz zadam to pytanie.
What makes you think he'll be an artist?
Didn't you see the sand turtle the little tyke built? I'm like totally
Yeah.
amazed at the way he works
yes.
with his hands. He made it in like 2 seconds, mate, right before going out for breakfast. But ever since he got his hands on that console, he's locked himself in the house and it's goodbye, turtle.
Let's leave your son be.
Yeah, mate, if he gets bored with that game Power Station or whatever it's called,
O,
he's a freak.
I'll just leave you alone.
Later, mate. Hey, do me a favor. Don't go into my hut, because my kid's in there flipping out with a console I picked up while we were having breakfast at Lokelani's. And now that he's quiet for once, we better just leave him alone, in case he decides to come out and ruin this peaceful moment.
A tu ten żółw jest, dobra.
There's a cute little miniature-sized dock, and a motorboat which, of course, must be the one that belongs to Knife. I'll go look.
O, jak ładnie. Ale malownicze są tu miejsca, naprawdę. Ja nie wierzę.
It most likely belongs to Knife.
Oj tam, otwieraj. To jest tylko przygodówka, możesz kraść.
Take it. Knife probably won't mind.
Dokładnie, też bym tak pomyślał.
Wrenches and screwdrivers and things like that. But some tools is better than no tools.
No i może dzięki temu będziemy mogli
It
dostać
has
się do
wrenches and screwdrivers inside, but
tej linki tam, nie? Wziąć ją.
It's pretty small, but I'm not exactly going on a cruise. No, Knife might think I want to steal it.
Tak, dokładnie.
I think that leads out into the open sea.
No shit, Sherlock. Aleś ty dobry w tych zagadkach.
sad to think it'll wash away when the tide comes in.
No,
Better learn to control that urge to destroy things for no reason.
Bożów naprawdę fajnie wygląda. Kawałek sznurka, o.
Sure, I doubt Knife would mind.
O, no i mamy dla tylko żołnierzyka sznureczek. Fajnie, no i git. To jednak ten hak będzie potrzebny do czegoś innego pewnie.
Seems strong.
Dobra.
It might come in handy. I don't know why they say talcum powder smells like babies. To me, it smells like talcum powder.
A, no spoko. Deski raczej nie weźmiesz, nie?
Steal not even from a lazy bum like Kai.
Nie wejdziesz?
Better not. If I go in and get the kid in a tizzy fit, knife will flip his lid.
Okej. Co, pogadamy może jeszcze z nim, nie?
Something happened before, and I just don't get it. While I was talking with Knife, Kai called me by my name, but I'd swear I'd never mentioned it. I'll go ask him about it.
W ogóle z nim nie gadaliśmy, od tego zacznijmy.
For bothering you, Kai.
Aloha, Brian.
But how do you know my name?
You mean you never mentioned it?
Not as I remember.
Well, I must have heard it around town, brah.
That's funny, because I just got to this island.
Welcome then. Do you plan on sticking around, brah?
No way. I'm just passing through. Or more like I just dropped in by chance.
No. Stay as long as you want, brah. I like it when you Malihini come to live here. As long as you don't make noise and you let me meditate in peace. There's fewer and fewer of us who speak Hawaiian, though. I bet you don't even know that Mala, the name of the island, means garden.
I'd love to learn Hawaiian, but I have no time to waste.
Hang loose, brah. Nothing in life is worth running away. First, you have to ask yourself about the Mana'o and things. What they truly mean. And the best way to do that is to lay down and take a load off for a while.
Darn, the main reason I came was to ask you a few questions.
Whatever you want, brah.
O, szlak.
Do you know if there's any way into the military camp without being seen?
Not a one, brah. Those soldiers are as wa'awa'iki as they seem. They set up around the Tiki Temple, and that place is practically impenetrable.
I've heard you're a surfing hero, even though you're missing a leg.
No big deal, brah. People who don't think exaggerate all the time. Lots of talking, lots of hurrying, and little meditating. People should spend time lying.
Jak zaczęło tej medytacji, ta muzyka w tle, sam pomyślałem, żeby zaraz kimnąć się, znaczy pomedytować.
It must be hard to live with a prosthetic leg.
Maybe at first, until you find someone missing the opposite leg who has the same taste in shoes as you. So just imagine, I'm saving a fortune.
Spoko.
What a faux pas, that shark mess.
Not as much as you think. Since then, I look at things from a much calmer perspective. And I appreciate certain things I wasn't interested in before. I got my parents' house back and moved into it. I took Knife in as a student to convey my knowledge to him, and I started to study my own island, its past, its animal life, its customs, but mainly it helped me discover my true calling, sleep.
Właśnie o tym mówiłem.
It's a leg made of flexible black metal, especially for athletes. I don't think you can see it, bro. Knife's kid Koala stole it from me this morning. The little rugrat was playing with the sand, and I guess he used it as a shovel. Who knows where he hid it?
Getting back to what we were discussing, according to Lokelani, your grandpa was a witch doctor.
Nani Koki, Lokelani, huh? Yeah, my grandpa and my great-grandpa before him was the island's official kahuna and official witch doctor of the poultry god. His specialty was bringing poultry shop chickens back to life.
Is it true that if a bird dropped dead, your grandpa could revive it?
That was his specialty as a kahuna. He was called Kini Papamoa, which means something like king of the sick poultry.
I tak powstała ptasia grypia.
Famous. They showed him on TV around the world. Until the National Bird Lovers Association denounced mistreatment of our fine feathered friends. And he was never allowed to revive a bird again. Then he started learning Reiki to use as a hangover remedy. But he never seemed to be very good at it. Maybe it's 'cause he only had one hand.
I guess you must know a thing or two about witch doctoring.
My grandfather would always take me to his Hawaii, his ritual hut, which is where he would teach me everything a good kahuna should know. Sharks are the spirits of our ancestors. To revive a bird, add a bit of this and a dash of that. Do this, do that.
So, your great-grandpa was a witch doctor too?
Yeah, brah, they say he was a specialist in hearing the future through the sound of waves. Though I've also heard he was born without one of his ears.
What does Nani Koki mean, referring to Lokilani?
Pretty much the same as Hilu Hilu.
Em,
Lokilani is much more than that. You gotta admit that Kyo Kyo has turned into one real hoop now. I'm just saying that 'cause that nice fat manu she has, and that incredibly uli pair of pekekeu, get my mind to think of nothing but lele, and more lele.
mów mi jeszcze.
I'm not sure. That sounded a bit gross.
Why? It's just that the girl has turned into a true pet fanatic, which is just 'cause of that big fat parrot she has. With that incredibly wide pair of wings that get my mind to think of nothing but flying, and more flying. What did you think I meant, bro?
Me? Nothing. But I still don't know what it means if you say Lokilani is Nani Koki.
Heck if I know. Oh yeah,
Maybe we should talk about witch doctoring some other day.
Nic nie przywinął. No nic,
What does that word bra mean that you say so often?
I wouldn't know how to translate it, bro. Hold on, maybe Knife knows. Listen, bro.
What do you want, mate?
Hey, how would you translate bra, bro?
I don't know, mate.
Think harder, bro.
Hey, the one who speaks the Hawaiian lingo is you, mate.
Yeah, but I want to know how to say bra in your language.
No, mate, I don't know what bra means.
You sure, bro?
Don't go aggro on me, mate.
I can't stand the way that bra's always saying mate all the time. Fine, you're just gonna have to find out then.
I'll
Super.
just keep strolling around the island.
Aloha kaua, Brian. I'm just gonna keep meditating for a
Dokładnie.
while.
Tak, dobra. Pogadaliśmy. Było miło, fajnie. Poznaliśmy nowych cudzoziemców. No i mamy zaraz zatoczka, czyli tu gdzie jesteśmy, obóz wojskowy, plaża i... No, do rozbitego tego możemy wrócić? Jakoś wątpię, ale... Na razie nie wracam, bez sensu. Chodźmy do tego żołnierzyka. Damy mu linkę, może się uda, co?
Yes, that way he can climb up the trees and I can get rid of him. Just watch how riled up he gets. O'Connor, I have something for you.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Ej, no spinaj się,
I'll
ziom.
have to make this a bit more obvious.
No raczej.
Soldier, let's see if you're as big a man as you say. Grab that rope and climb that tree, now.
Sir, yes, sir.
No. Bałem się, że będę musiał coś jeszcze kminić, nie? Patrzcie, jaki wariat. Dobra, dawaj zdjęcie.
Yes, now is the time. I bet he won't notice. Mine. I sure hope O'Connor doesn't notice it's missing. Not having doors is a bummer. Unless you don't mind falling out of a Hummer. This is the perfect moment to do that, but I just don't know what purpose it would serve.
Aż liczę, że...
Looks like he's a climbing down already. I'll just be sliding back over to where I was.
Did it, sir.
Not bad, soldier. Continue reading.
At your orders, sir.
Dobra, mamy zdjęcie. Chodźmy do Lokelani. No, byłem blisko. Prawie zapamiętałem, więc jest sukces.
I don't think she's interested in that.
Ej, nie kumasz, o co mi chodzi.
Hey, Lokelani.
To jak tu podchodzi, nie? Ten zryw ręką po głowie, czesanie tych...
What's on your mind, Kaimi?
What do you know about that photo stand over there?
Oh, it's just another money pit for tourists that my boss set up.
And why isn't it working?
No, it actually works fine. It's probably just not plugged in.
Where can I get my hands on some photo stand tokens? Do you sell them?
No, they normally sell them in the souvenir shop, but since it's closed, if you had a tow truck, you could lift the photo stand platform. Because lots of tourists drop coins in the cracks between them, and there they stay until my money-grubbing boss does a full sweep to gather them up.
Też wiem, po co będzie ten haczyk i ten samochód.
You know, I've never ridden a bucking bronco before.
Well, unfortunately, you won't be riding this one either. It's been broken for a long time. I think the last guy to ride it was my ex.
That was Brian, for sure.
No, that was Georgios. He would saddle up and scream, "Hit it, Loki, this one's for you, baby." I would activate the button underneath the bar, and he'd buck back and forth until his perfect little behind was sore. Then I'd turn it off.
Your ex was such a lummox that he busted the bucking bronco?
No, but he came from an island where people jump onto bulls. He would hop on and start doing handstands and backflips. He said it was all a matter of balance and foresight, but it didn't seem that simple.
Balance and... Wait a minute, Loki Lonnie. We'll have to talk later.
Okay, guy. See you around.
Wait, hey,
Balance and foresight. Those are exactly the same words Knife used to describe the essence of surfing. If I could convince him to practice surfing on top of the bucking bronco, then maybe he'd let me borrow his motorboat. The bad thing is, I'd have to fix it first. My mechanical skills are so bad I can't even screw in a light bulb.
O, szlak.
Hey!
What's on your mind?
Tell me about...
Grease Paint Pro?
Could you use Grease Paint Pro to make me look like somebody else?
Yeah, but you'd have to bring me a picture of the person you want to look
No i
at.
pięknie.
And one of yourself.
Aha.
Why don't you take my picture? I bet you have the latest state-of-the-art digital camera.
Had is the word. That's the only trouble when your boyfriend is a professional thief.
Kurde.
But with Grease Paint...
They're all...
A nie, dobra, o tym gadaliśmy już z nią.
Oh, you... So it makes no difference. We can talk about...
Okej, czyli kurczę. Trzeba zdobyć jakoś... Najpierw trzeba ogarnąć, gdzie to się włącza.
It's a good way to hide the camera while adding to the local charm.
Wait, what? A, dobra, myślałem, że jeszcze jakaś lokacja tu jest. No tutaj żadnego włącznika też nie widzę. Tego tubylca tu jakąś kłódkę ma i to się wydaje, jakby tam był
It's a good way
włącznik.
to hide the camera while adding to the local charm.
Chociaż? A,
Yeah. Let's see if
A,
Bonnie
dobra.
is right.
nie, bo on...
Man, it's dark. Who knows what's crawling around down there? There might be a token under the boards, but it's pitch black underneath.
There's nothing as far as my arm could stretch anyway.
Myślałem, że szuka włącznika, ale nie. Pod platformę to nie chcę.
It had never occurred to me to waste my time taking a picture like...
Kurczę. Ale właśnie, byka przecież będziemy mogli chyba naprawić, nie? Dzięki narzędziom. Sprawdźmy.
Yeah, maybe I can get the Bronco to buck again. What a mess!
Dupa.
Only a genius could fix that mechanical
Kurde.
nightmare.
Ty, ale może ten mnich cały, co? Sprawdźmy.
Hello, my good friend.
No ale przy pomysł nie wpadł, więc...
Worked on your vocabulary?
Szkoda.
We'll
Kurczę.
chat. Good luck.
Nie ma opcji. Ej, dasz radę naprawić to i tamto?
That makes no sense.
Oliwa.
Why useful for finding fingerprints on keypads at laboratory entrances, especially in museums?
Co? Nawiązanie do pierwszej części, nie?
It's made of aluminum.
No i powiem wam,
I don't think that's a good...
jesteśmy w niezłym dołku.
Like O'Connor said, Pignon is the one with the goatee.
Wiem co robić, ale nie wiem jak to zrobić. Bo mamy zdobyć linkę z hakiem, która jest tu. Zdobyć hamera. No hamera to okej, pewnie jak koleś pójdzie spinać się na drzewo za pomocą linki, to w międzyczasie będzie można wziąć tego hamera. Tylko trzeba mieć wtedy linkę z tym hakiem, podnieść to, wziąć monety. No i zrobić sobie zdjęcie po to, żeby ona zmieniła nasz wygląd. Byka też trzeba pewnie prędzej czy później naprawić, żeby tamten Kai mógł tutaj sobie dryfować, tylko w sumie nie wiem po co. Aha, żebyśmy zdobyli motorówkę, ale ta motorówka nie wiem po co nam, jak ten nas zawiezie do bazy, no ale pewnie czegoś nie skumałem po drodze. Tak czy siak, kombinować będziemy w następnym odcinku, więc tu się z wami żegnam. Bardzo wam dziękuję za obecność i sądzę, że seria z Runaway właśnie będzie wyglądała tak bez po prostu kamerki w tle. Będzie tylko sam czysty gameplay z moim komentarzem w tle. Tyle. Dzięki wam jeszcze raz. Trzymajcie się i do następnego. Hej, hej.